What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so before I get into this video, I want to give a shout out to Ticket TV for his video on what Willie D was saying. Willie D, of course, the content creator, did a video saying that, you know, in his opinion, Dwight Howard should be in prison right now for the incident that occurred many years ago. I think he was still with the Houston Rockets at that time, and we all seen the video of him sitting next to a teammate of his, and Howard clearly he saw what he did. It ain't like he looked away and his hand inadvertently touched the guy's private area. No, Dwight Howard saw what he was doing and groped the guy. Groped him. And the teammates looking at him like crazy. Like, what is he doing? Now, we made jokes about it. We made jokes about it. And that wasn't right. That wasn't right. Come to find out, from what I've heard, I don't know if this is true or not. I can't say all of it's true. But from what I've heard, that teammate was like barely hanging on, barely clinging on to the NBA at that time. Barely clinging on. And you could make an argument that he didn't say much or didn't say anything because he didn't want to do something to even justify him being removed from the team. Like, if he got into a physical altercation with Dwight Howard about it, that could have been justification for him to be sayonara out the NBA. Now, what makes it even worse is if Dwight Howard knew about this, and that's the reason why he did what he did, which would be some very predacious behavior on his part. So I agree with Willie D that, yeah, based on that, you know, he should be in prison. And also, I'm just beginning to, like, before I saw this, I was starting to wonder and starting to come to the suspicion that maybe these charges are true. It could be, it's a shakedown. It could be all of that. It could still be the case. But this isn't an indictment on his sexuality. This is my video, and my videos are more of an indictment on his predatory behavior. You are a public figure, okay, Dwight Howard. You can't do the same things regular people can do. You can't move the same way. You can't. That's just that comes with being a celebrity. An NBA player of your magnitude, you're going to be a celebrity. You can't do the same things that other people can do. People talk. That's the social media age. That's what people do. All right? But this is what I want people to focus on. I'm not going to make an allegation here because I don't want to put myself into a situation where I'm privy to a lawsuit. But when there's smoke, there's usually fire. You can see what the heading of this article is, right? I'm not going to go into detail about what the title says. But the substance of the article is this. Basketball Wives star Royce Reed, the baby mama of Dwight Howard, and this was back in last winter, the winter of 2022. Basketball Wives star Royce Reed, the baby mama of Dwight Howard, has turned herself into police and been charged with neglect of a child, which is a third-degree felony. The case involves her 14-year-old son, Braylon, whom she shares with athlete Dwight Howard. According to the documents, police state Braylon is working on issues with professionals due to past incidents and was not allowed to hang out with kids 2 years younger than him without an adult. Braylon is accused of breaking rules set forth by a judge, and Royce is being blamed for it. Reed allegedly allowed her son to be in a situation that violated the judge's instructions. The former reality star has cooperated fully with the officials and even turned herself in instead of waiting for cops to arrest her. So to make a long story short, the kid inappropriately, he committed an inappropriate act with a very young child, which violated the terms of the judge's ruling that he had to, if he was going to be with anyone that's more than 2 years younger than him, he had to be in the presence of an adult to make sure he didn't do some type of predatory behavior with that younger kid, that younger child. So he has a history. The child has a history of engaging in this type of behavior. So my question to you is, where did he learn this from? That's the meat in the coconut. Where did he learn this behavior? That's all I want to know. Shout out to the subscriber that said this to me, by the way, because I had never heard about this. So, if the kid is doing this, if this is what's happening in his household, also I believe, that the mother, if I read the article correctly, was often leaving Braylon alone with other kids when she knows she wasn't supposed to do that. What type of environment is going on in these situations? Like, what are these kids being exposed to? Then you see Dwight, Kitty. Like I said, a lot of stuff ain't our business. But when you put everything together, you put all these pieces together, shit ain't looking good. So I don't know if people know about this, but when I saw this, I'm looking at this in a whole different level. Ain't nothing funny now. I'm not accusing anybody of anything, but I mean, come on. So I just want to tell y'all that, tell me what you guys think, and be careful what you write in the comment section.